I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you a really awesome holiday recipe. This is how to cook Napa Jack's honey truffle mustard ham. I mean, everything in one sentence that I want to talk about is honey, truffles, and ham. That just is the perfect combination to me. So I have a nice big ham shank portion here, and I'm going to start off by boiling this ham. Not everybody does this, but my mom does it, her mom did it, this is just how we do it. So I have a large pot that's going to fit my ham in its whole state with water. I'm heating it up, and this guy is going to go into that water for about an hour. You want it to start removing from the bone and to be kind of loose. You don't want it falling apart completely because you still need to be able to lift it up out of that water, and you're going to doctor it up and put it in the oven. And that's where our beautiful Napa Jack's honey truffle mustard comes in. And that's what this looks like. Inside here is some of the most delicious mustards you've ever had in your life. Probably my favorite mustard I've ever eaten. It's creamy, it's got a beautiful pungent taste of truffles that kind of lingers on your palate, and it's so addicting. It's got a little bit of sweetness from the honey, and it's going to be perfect with your ham. Now you could just serve it with your ham, but we're actually gonna like glaze it with the ham. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so into this water goes my ham ever so gently and carefully, and I'll show you how we are going to season this water. Okay, so we're gonna season this water up. We're gonna put a bay leaf in. And what's great about this liquid that's going to come out of this ham, not only is it going to cook the ham and your ham's going to be wonderful, but you can also keep that liquid for a soup or stew later. And we do this all the time, and it makes some of the most delicious soups using the water from your ham or ribs. All right, so I'm going to put maybe 8 or 10 peppercorns, black pepper. I have 2 whole cloves. Just a splash of coriander seeds, I don't know, maybe a dozen of them. Half a teaspoon of chili flakes. Half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Up to a teaspoon, I guess. And that's how we're gonna roll for right now. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and put a piece of ginger in there, but I don't want to interfere because this is the flavor I'm looking for. Honey truffle mustard. It is going to be awesome. All right, so get this guy going, bring it up to a boil, and then turn it down to a simmer. Let that guy go for about an hour, okay? So you can feel or see that it's kind of loose and kind of jiggly meat, okay? So we'll see you then. All right, this ham has been going for just over 1 hour, and it's ready to go. You're just gonna jiggle it and see that things are starting to try and release, okay? So what I'm gonna do is you have a large roasting pan or baking dish, and I've sprayed it just to make sure things don't stick. And you're gonna ever so carefully remove it from the water and place it in there. All right, and it's heavy. The ham that we have going on here is 10 pounds, so be very, very careful when you're maneuvering with this hot, hot water. Don't burn yourself. Amazing. Okay. Okay, as soon as we doctor this bad boy up, we're about 20 minutes away from being able to eat. So that's pretty awesome. Let's put this to the side for a moment. You're gonna see here that you can tell that it's starting to release from the bone. Everything is nice and tender. In the meantime, we're gonna make this fantastic honey truffle mustard glaze. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 heaping teaspoons of this honey truffle mustard. Oh, the fragrance is unreal. The kitchen is gonna smell so good. I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees right now, and I'm just going to mix it in with maybe a tablespoon of honey. Stir that all together. It's gonna create a gorgeous glaze. It's gonna caramelize on there. And that flavor of the mustard with the truffles and honey in there as well is going to be really, really great. Now, if you need to mix up a little bit more of that to cover the entire piece of meat that you're using, feel free to do that. So I'm just gonna wing it here and see how we're doing with this amount. I'm gonna add a little bit of ground pepper, freshly ground, maybe a teaspoon. If you wanted to add a little bit of cayenne pepper, you may. go ahead and do that, but I don't want to interfere with this truffle flavor. Ugh. So I'm going to do a quick taste test just to be sure all is well. Oh, it's so good. It's going to be perfect with ham. Well, let's get this entire ham coated with this glaze. Get all the nooks and crannies. That honey is going to be so good on here. The hickory smoked ham, anything with honey and anything that's smoked is just fantastic. Get all the sides. Get all in that front face here, the flat part. Oh. Be generous with it because, boy, that's going to be so flavorful. All right, I'm going to mix just a little bit more of this for this ham. It's easy to make, easy to just whip up another batch. Now this is a Dijon-based mustard with the nuance of truffles. What a treat. Oh, this is going to be good. Get everything, everywhere. I'm going to save just a little bit here because I might want to add just a little bit more glaze to this ham when I check it in 15 minutes or so. Into the oven at 350 degrees it's going. Let's get this glazed up. Again, reserve this broth that you have now from your ham boiling and keep that for a fantastic soup this week, okay? All right, this has been about 12 minutes or so. Things are starting to brown up a little bit, but I want to add another layer of this glaze and another layer of flavor too. So mix up some if you need to, and just go on and slather that on. Make sure you're turning your ham in the oven right now while you're doing this. Make sure you're turning your ham in the oven so it gets evenly exposed. Have it on convection just to dry this out a little bit. Oh, this is going to be unbelievable. The fragrance in this kitchen, it's so decadent smelling with the truffles and honey and this hickory smoked ham. Wow. All right, back in. I'm gonna let it go for roughly another 10 minutes or so. All right, let's take this gorgeous ham out. Oh boy, look at that. Look at this glorious looking ham. What a lovely piece of meat to bring to a holiday table. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to let this just rest for about 5 minutes before we even try and cut into it. I don't want it to lose a whole bunch of liquid. I'm just going to let it rest under a tent of aluminum foil, and you'll see us in just a couple minutes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you like that? Look at this. Oh,
glorious.
Caramelized and almost like a crust-ish.
It's too
But
pretty to cut.
I know, I just keep looking at it like, I don't want to cut it, but we're going to cut it because we want to eat. It's going to be delicious. So I'm just going to cut one slice for me and Mom to try right now, and then we're going to cut it. Oh, it's just tender as can be, falling off of here. Wow. Here, Mom, have some of that. Have that nice big piece.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, God, Kim. That is amazing.
The honey,
Oh, Kim.
the hickory smoke, and the truffle.
I could just lick that whole thing.
Mom said she could lick the whole thing. The truffle, it kind of lingers on your taste buds after. And as you breathe, you could just feel it just blooms in your mouth. Oh, that's so good.
Beautiful combination of flavors.
The mustard's not too strong. And the ham is tender as could be. It's buttery.
That's going to be my favorite way of doing it.
Her favorite ham I've done that I've ever done? No way. There you go. It's everything a ham should be. It's sweet, it's smoky, it's salty, it's umami.
It sure is.
It's fantastic. You can really taste that truffle coming through.
Oh.
You want another little piece? Oh, the juices are just coming out of here. Look at that. Boy. Here. Okay, we're going to cut this up, and we'll be right back to show you. Oh man, lots of snacks. So we've cut enough to serve, and we're gonna leave the rest on the bone until we're ready for that. And I'm just gonna try this with a little bit extra honey truffle mustard because why not, right? Oh, I wish that you could taste this. Boy, that is so good, Mom.
No. And then with the flavor of the truffles and the mustard.
The truffle is unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice and sweet. Look how caramelized this is. It's a happy ham.
It is.
Mm.
And it's so juicy. I mean, when you cut it, you can just see the juices just all kind of flipping around.
Oh, that's a nice mustard. That would be beautiful on sandwiches. Oh. It's a little bit pungent. Matches perfectly with the sweetness of the outside of this ham. Oh man. And the ham meat itself is sweet. Beautiful. Well, I certainly hope that you try this recipe. You're absolutely going to love it, and everyone else is too. What a beautiful presentation to bring to the holiday table, a great big ham, or for Sunday dinner with the family. Anyhow, that's it. Make sure you check out WineCountryKitchens.com for this gorgeous mustard and their whole line of Napa Jack's products that are all equally outstanding. Amazing, amazing stuff. What beautiful things you can do with them. Think outside the box and do something a little bit different. Anyhow, gorgeous. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you cook up a Napa Jack's honey truffle mustard ham. You've got to try this recipe. All right? Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and my channel on Roku is Cooking with Kimberly. I'm also syndicated on Apple TV if you have that. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe, interact with us, and let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.